Hey there, it's Elizabeth, and welcome back to another Ramble session, finally on a Monday. Thank you so much for your patience. Thank you so much for your kindness. Oh, just thank you so much. Welcome. If you're new here, welcome back. If you've been here a while, I took an unexpected leave of absence. Yes, life has been crazy, but I do want to start the video out by saying just thank you from the bottom of my heart for all of you that sent me messages and emails and left sweet comments. Yeah, it melts my heart. It feels so good to be missed. Yeah, just thank you. Thank you so much. So I'm telling you right from the get-go, I don't know how long this video is going to be. It might be a twofer. I don't know. And yeah, I just have a lot to share. So let's just get started. I hope y'all are doing well. We're doing okay here. So what you're looking at, this colorful piece of paper, right, is I am going to try this summer and get some Happy Mail out. And it's going to be going out in stages. And so one of the Happy Mails that I'm sending out is going out of the country, and I'm putting it into an American box, you know, because that's just the easiest way for me to send it. But it needs to be wrapped up, you know? And so while I was at school with my daughter this past week, trying to help her get finished packing up, and I'll get into that in a minute, I found a roll, it was mine that I brought to her classroom, a roll of like white butcher paper. So what I did with it is I smushed the whole paper. And so now I have this beautifully smushed piece of wrapping paper that I can use to wrap the Happy Mail. Okay, we'll get into this stack of junk in a minute. I just wanted to touch on the smush paper in case you're wondering, because inevitably somebody will ask me. The link will be below. Okay, I have about 3 videos on smush paper, and all it is an easy way of dyeing paper like what I just showed you, or like this right here, right? Just dyeing paper very simply, very easily, very inexpensively, right? And you don't have to go through the soaking and the drying and all of that. I mean, there's a short dry period, but anyway. So you just take a one of these, sorry if it's glary, a sheet protector or a piece of plastic or whatever you have that, you know, is plastic. A piece of wax paper will work as well. And excuse me, what you take is, this happens to be Crayola, but it can be any water-soluble crayon, or not crayon, water-soluble marker, right? It can be from the Dollar Tree. It doesn't matter, right? Any child's marker, as long as it's water-based, okay? And you zhuzh the color around, and then you spritz it all with water, and then you just plop the paper on it and smush it. Hence the term smush paper. So it has a variety of uses. You know, it makes great journaling spots. You can make your own wrapping paper, for crying out loud. Yeah, lots of things you can do with it. So there's a little tip for you. And I will have the links below to the videos that show you how I make my smush paper. And it can go for colorful paper, or it can go even for a vintagey look. That's in one of the videos as well. So check those out if you want to. So let's get started with this pile of mess. Okay, so lately, well, you would have just seen this past Friday, I worked on my Marguerite Miller, oh gosh, my Marguerite Miller Collage Weekly Planner, okay? I do have a playlist for these, and I'll link it below if you want to see it. So here's my stuff that I'm collecting for the next one that I'm going to film. So I put that over to the side. Okay, so let me just take a breath here. It's been quite a while since I have filmed much of anything. Last week I did put out a final flip through of this book, which was the last part of April 2021. Finished pages and unfinished pages. Will they stay unfinished? I'm not really sure. I couldn't tell you, right? But you can go to the link below. I will link the playlist for all of my flip throughs, and it's the most recent one. So see, I have a bunch of, you know, blank pages here in the back, no big deal. And then I managed to do the very last page. And then this somehow is not glued here. I don't know. Anyway, let's see, Friday. Okay. I'm just trying to think. Oh no, this is a totally separate book. We're back in April here. Good grief. Okay, so this right here is a little doodle I did, and it was inspired by a book that I found when we went out of town. I'll get to that in a minute. It was inspired by a book by Joanne Fink. So super fun, and I just happened to do this while I was sitting at the hospital waiting for my husband to have his procedure, which segues right into some of the things that have been going on and why I have been missing in action. Yeah, a lot has been going on. I wish it was all good, you know. I mean, some of it's good, some of it's not so good, you know, but that's how life goes, you know. That's how we roll, you know. And so a lot has been going on. Mainly my husband, well, let's just start back here. Let's start back here, these blank pages in May, shall we? All these are blank. Some things I have notes for, some I don't. We were heading toward the end of school. Let me scooch these things over. Oh, this is me, okay? This is like, let me think. Okay. I haven't put my dates on my journal yet, but this would be June, whatever yesterday was, the 10th, okay? I'm pretty sure was the 10th. Yeah, no. Tuesday, Wednesday, did I do this incorrectly? Wednesday, no, this is the 9th. Yeah, okay, so this is the 9th. All right, I was at the school to help my daughter. That's what was going on, okay. This is me, folks. This is me. All right. I am just trying to climb my way off the edge. Okay. Gosh. Oh, and then here's this. This is for yesterday's page. Yeah. So, oh my goodness. Yeah. It has been a roller coaster around here. Okay. So starting back here somewheres. Okay. Back in here. Let me think. Okay, no. Actually, starting back in May. Okay, back in here. All right. So this was Memorial Day weekend. I've yet, obviously, to do the pages, which hopefully in the coming weeks, there will be some journal with me videos. You know, those fun videos, journal with me videos where I don't journal at all. Okay, yeah. I like to keep you guys on your toes. So hopefully I'll be doing some of those videos soon, but we had gone out of town Memorial Day weekend, and prior to that, we had received, I do believe it was on Mother's Day, we had received or we had called my husband's baby sister, and she had texted us to say, could you please call? And so we did, and all four of us were there, and she and her now husband announced that they had gotten engaged, okay, on Mother's Day. Now, they've been together many, many years, okay? And so, yeah, they decided to tie the knot, and we were so thrilled, and so honored to be able to go up there. And the whole family was there. Here are some of their wedding pictures, and they wanted to get married on the beach, and it happened to rain that day, which I know is supposed to be good luck, but then they went later on a sunny day, dressed back up into their wedding gear, and went and took some pictures on the beach, and they came out lovely. So boy, was it ever a whirlwind weekend. Let me tell you what, we drove up Friday after work, I believe. The three of us, my husband, my daughter, and myself. My son, unfortunately, was working, but then I do believe all the sisters were there. A lot of the family was there, and so that's why they decided to do it on this weekend, because we were all going up there anyway to celebrate Memorial Day with them, you know, just to have some family time. And yeah, it turned out to be a wedding weekend. So it was very spur of the moment. Everybody was busy like little bees, You know, everyone did their part, and yeah, so my husband, myself, and my two kids, our wedding gift to them was to take care of all the food. And so we did that by ordering from a place that they, you know, really enjoy. And it was a very small, intimate wedding. It ended up being at the clubhouse where my in laws live. And it was just, yeah, it was very quick. But it was lovely. It was lovely, and it was great to see everybody. And yeah, we just had a really nice time. And so while we were up there, I did happen to see on the way up, we passed by an Ollie's. And I was like, oh my goodness, you know, I've never been to Ollie's, and I've heard so much about it. It's a discount store. And so I really wanted to go in and see what it was all about. And I ended up getting two books. So I'll show you. I got this one here, which is the Zenspiration Letters and Patterning by Joanne Fink. And it's just beautiful, you know, it's just a beautiful, like, look at those letters, are so gorgeous. I mean, she makes it look effortless, but let me tell you, folks, yeah. But anyway, it shows a bunch of different things, you know, like how to build up your capital letters, doodles, all that. This is where the inspiration came from for the doodle at the end of my April book. So yeah, and you know, I might use it right now for inspiration, but certainly later on I might just cut it up, you know. I might just cut it up, because why not, you know? Why not? That's what I do to books. Not all books, but it's just, you know, they're just beautiful, you know, little borders. Sorry if there's a glare. Yeah, just beautiful. So I got that book. And then I also got this book here. I will pick up a flow book anywhere I can, because these books are super expensive. For one, I got this for $5, which I still think is expensive, but because I'm cheap, but it's better than $27.50. Okay, because I have to tell you right from the get-go, I'm gonna cut this baby up. Okay, yes, I'm going to cut it up. They are gorgeous books. Here's something else that was interesting as well. When I was looking through the book, the signatures in this book are sewn in, so you can easily take them out. All right, and then you can make your own flow book if you want, or use the cover, or you know, whatever you want. It's almost as big as this is my you know, my creative daily journal, just made out of a simple composition book, right? I sewed in 2 signatures to use for May and June. And yeah, so this book is almost the same size. So I could, like, look at that luscious paper. Okay, technically, see, it's sewn in. I don't know if you can see it, but I can pop these out, and then you just pull this out, right? And you can sew it into another book and make it part of your signature. Okay, so I just think, you know, the paper is glorious. It's matte finish. It's just beautiful. The elements in the book are gorgeous. Now, when you come to a page like this, I've shown in other videos, but I don't know, maybe I'll do a video series of putting a book together for July and August. How would you like that? I don't know. Leave a comment below. But what I do for these is, because these are glued in, I take my blow dryer, or if you have a heat tool, which I do not, but if you had a heat tool, any type of heat source, you can, that blows heat, right? Blows hot air. You just put it on there, right? And you heat it up, you heat the glue up, and then it melts, and you can pull these apart, okay? Or you could easily take an X-Acto knife right here and very gingerly cut that down the side. But on each of these signatures, just so you know, like, the main page of the signature is going to be glued in. So if you pop these out, I might get 2 pieces of double-sided paper, right? And but then, like, the next one might be glued in, you know. Then I don't know how to, maybe I should just do a tutorial. I don't know. Anyway, I really love how the images, right? Like I could easily cut this out. I could easily cut this out. I love the lettering in it. This, of course, I can use this border as something, or I could use just this in another book and then just cover this up with stuff, right? Because like in my original book, see, this is a knitting book. I end up covering up like here. I end up covering everything up. So it doesn't matter what's on the original page. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I just love the images. Again, the paper is matte finish. It's just beautiful. A beautiful image for a glue book. Like nice little, you know, quotes and things, you know. So yeah, just super fun images. Look at that, you know. I mean, who can't use that? So yeah. Oh gosh, just gorgeous, just gorgeous. So yeah, I had to get it, and so I got that as well, and that will be cut up. Okay, so that's what I got at Ollie's. So let's continue on our journey. There's the beautiful wedding couple. Okay, then this was the day. Now you'll see all this in a flip through, and I'll explain everything. I'm gonna try to make this very long story short, but my husband went into the hospital, outpatient, and he had an intrathecal pain pump inserted into his person. This was on a Thursday, and he came through the surgery swimmingly. You know, of course, with any surgery, you're in pain, you've got swelling, he's got loads of stitches everywhere in 3 separate places of his body. So, yeah, so we were dealing with that. This is all part of my MIA, you know, dealio going on here, okay? I appreciate you bearing with me. And then on this day here was a Friday, and this was our last day of school. And I got, you know, just more sweet goodies from the gems and thank you cards. And it was the last day of school. And yeah, it was a half a day. And then we had a retirement, like little luncheon thing for the other 5th grade teacher who's retiring. And all this whole week, I had already started packing up the room, okay? Yeah, because my daughter is going to change rooms. So we had to pack everything up. Plus, generally speaking, at the end of the year, we have to pack everything up anyway because they wax the floors in the summer. It's really a pain in the rump. But, you know, I guess got to do what you got to do. Okay, so that's been going on. So I was still working full time. My husband had surgery, all of that, right? This was a Friday. Then, ba-bam, ER, 8 hours, okay? Not fun at all. My poor husband, stuff is happening. Stress, yes. Not gonna lie, I was really, really struggling. He came into my room, or our room. Why would I say my room? He came into our room. He gets up before I do. Came into our room at like 6:30 in the morning and was like, babe, you know, you got to get up. You got to take me to the hospital. I think I have pancreatitis. So 8 hours later, yep, he has pancreatitis. And he was in the hospital for four days, I believe. Whew. Then, while he was in the hospital, he went in on Saturday. Yes, he went in on Saturday. And while that was going on, we had already pre-planned our grandnephew coming down for a few weeks, about 5 weeks actually, to stay with us until we travel to Michigan for a family reunion later in July. And so we were really looking forward to him coming down, but of course we didn't know this was going to happen. So, yeah. So that just put a huge wrench in life. Okay. So my poor husband, he was absolutely miserable. But the good news is that like I dropped him off at like 7:30, I think, once we figured out where we needed to go, because the hospital that he had his surgery at is not the same hospital system as we go to the ER, you know. Oh gosh, what a cluster, folks. What a cluster. So anyhow, so he was in the hospital. I'm trying to figure out how we're going to get our grandnephew. I certainly couldn't leave to go pick him up. his mom had offered to drive him halfway down, meet halfway. And so thankfully, I'm so thankful for the generosity of my son and daughter. They went up to go meet them halfway on Sunday to pick him up and brought him back down here. And I will forever be grateful to them for that, and also for my daughter as well, because she's really been so gracious with her time, and just doing things, taking in places. Yesterday, here's something that's on my thing, a 120-minute jump at Sky Zone. So they went there. I have that attached to my desk to put in for yesterday. And they went to some cereal bar. I don't even know what that means, but it's going in the book. And so, yeah, so my husband was in the hospital. Meanwhile, my daughter was, when the week finally started, I guess, he did get out on a Tuesday, but during this whole week as well, my daughter was going to school to finish packing up her room, and I was going to the hospital, and I think one of the days I did go to the school and help her out. No, that was this day when he was already home, I think. Yeah, he got home on Tuesday. I went to school on Wednesday and Thursday to help her out. Finished up the room, okay? Finished up the room. And then, look at this right here. I don't even know if you can see it. This is the entire contents of her room. This is like a side view of it, and this is a front view of it. And let me tell you, it probably takes up almost a quarter of her room space. So yeah, everything had to go in boxes, packed neatly, ready to move. And then next year when we go back, oh my word, okay, we have a 2-week work week, I believe, but out of those 2 weeks, there are literally 3 days that we have from start to finish in the classroom. The rest of the time is spent in meetings, and other stuff. So yeah, it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting. Anyway, so then let's see. Then I went with my husband up to the surgical doctor so that he could get his wounds checked, and everything is working fine and looking fine. And he has 3 different surgical sites. He's got about, I don't know, a 5-inch scar on his belly that's stitched up, about a 4-inch scar on his spine that's stitched up, and about a 1-inch scar on his side that's stitched up. So the poor man. But they all look really great. And one thing that I'm so thankful for with my husband is that he heals super fast and super well. So that is such a blessing. So we've been playing a lot of games with our nephew, and that's been a lot of fun. I have so many different things I need to put in my book. I want to get in here and work through some of that. These are some things that my daughter gave me. Some of it will be going out in Happy Mail. I'll be using it in my book. So yeah, she was going through her desk and she's like, oh, here, do you need this? I'm like, yes, please. So look at these cute little things. She gave me these little Post-its. This she actually took from my room, which, I don't know. I don't usually use ones that are not lined, so I don't know. We'll see. I might just take this to school next year and use it up for notes or, when I'm explaining things to kids or whatever. This one I love. I can do some Smoosh paper on that. This little notepad with lines, cute. This right here, again, I'll probably take this to school. So in case the kids need a note or something, I can just write it on here and that'll be that. This is possibly my favorite. Love it, okay? And it is perforated. So it has this part here. Love the florals so much. And then this right here, you can tear off. And that's what I used, right here. This little tear off piece. So that was super fun. So, been doing that. And yeah, so that's what's been going on. I mean, it has literally been crazy. Okay, crazy here. In between all this time as well, I did have a Mooney and Boney lunch, I think on this day, Tuesday. Yeah. There's me and my hubby with our little smooching coffee cups. Yeah, but I did have a Mooney and Boney breakfast with my girlfriend, so that's going to go on this page as well. I need to put this in here to put on this page because we finally finished up packing up her room. I was ever so grateful that was done. Oh, also coming up, I have, along with my journal with me videos where I don't journal, I would love to work in my big glue book and film some of that. I, of course, will be having my Marguerite Miller Collage Weekly Planner videos coming up as well. They usually come out on Fridays. What else? I also am in collaboration with a company right now, and that video will be coming out soon. As soon as I figure it out, there's some technology involved, and I might have to get my 12-year-old nephew to help me. Yeah, but we're going to make it work. And I think it'll be exciting, and I think you'll enjoy it. Okay, so look forward to that. Then also, like when my daughter is this not the cutest thing, right? This is gonna make another appearance, I think, when I do my collaboration video coming up soon. But when I was going through my daughter's books and packing them up, I found this Amazing Hands-On Literature Projects for Secondary Students by Deidre Godin. You teachers out there, I don't know if you're interested, but it's a fabulous book. Not only that, I think it would be fabulous to use in as ideas for, like, this is called a never-ending book, you know, and I think it would be great for journaling, you know. I'm gonna make every single one of these things, I'm telling you, just for the heck of it, just for fun. Yep. So anyway, one of the books, my daughter, in her 5th grade class, they read Holes every year. They read a lot of books, which is fabulous, okay? Fabulous. So Holes is one of them. I don't know I can't get into all the other, I can't remember all the other titles, not that you care anyway, but they, not only do they have independent readers that they read, probably at least 2 or 3 throughout the year. My daughter then reads, aside from the history literature books, she has these books that she, you know, the fiction books that she reads. And there's probably like 4 of them maybe. So anyway, I made this cute little, it's from a paper bag, from 4 paper bags. Like, how many of us have made paper bag books, right? But how cute would this be for the kids? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And yeah. So like I said, when I do the collaboration, I'm hoping to bring this puppy back to show you how you can use it in your the classroom or in your journal, of course, or whatever. But yeah, that was super fun to do, and I had a lot of fun doing that. And then the last thing I'll show you is I did do a little bit of retail therapy, let me just tell you, okay? I got home yesterday and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to do some shopping. Okay, so now tomorrow there might be another Ramble session part, you know, coming out, so I can show you what all I got up and close and personal, right? But I did get these dot things, and I can't remember if they're glittery or not, but my hope is, you know, my struggle with these distress stains, okay? I am running out, and it is distressing me, okay? Because you can't buy these anymore. They're from Tim Holtz. And so I went ahead and got some dauber things, you know? And these are for little kids. They come in 6 colors. And they also have glitter ones too. I'm not sure if these are glitter. These might just be pastel colors, but I'm going to show you them tomorrow because they're supposed to be coming today. And then I also got these are shipping labels, but they're supposed to be, yeah, they're 8.5 by 11. They're not inexpensive, you know, just saying, but I had a lot of very generous gift cards from school, and so yeah, I'm gonna use them up. And so this is matte finish, and it's clear, a clear label, right, that you can print on. Now, if I ever get my printer to work properly, because as you can tell, this is not printed properly, I don't know if I need a new printer or what. It's giving me a headache. But anyway, so I'm certainly not going to waste my expensive shipping labels on my jank printer. So we'll see how that goes. But I got this idea, and I think it is absolutely fabulous, and I will leave her link below. I got this idea from Allison at the Caffeinated Creative. I hope I got your name right, Allison. But what a wonderful channel. And I was introduced to her by my other sweet friend, Allison, from AJ's Inspired Life. And I'll leave, of course, her link below. yeah, so I was introduced, Allison introduced me to Allison. So I have been watching her videos and she prints out like her little memes perhaps or whatever she wants to print out. She prints them on this sticker paper that's clear and it just makes it clear like sticker. So super cool, right? Yeah. So that's that. And then I did go ahead and get the Botanist sticker anthology. So I can't wait to see that. It's kind of like this book here, the Antiquarian sticker book. Beautiful, beautiful images. So I can't wait to get that. And what else? Oh yes, I ordered one dress to see how it goes. This is a dress with pockets. You know, I've been looking for dresses with pockets to wear to work. So we're gonna try one. And if it works out, I'm gonna get like 10 more. I don't know. Maybe not 10, but a few more. And then I did get some PVA glue, and this is called, I think it's called PVA, but I know my girlfriend had it, and we're gonna see how it goes. Okay, I'm gonna be able to put it into one of these little, you know, applicator bottles, I think, and we'll see how it goes, you know. So there's that. Yeah, so I have all these things, pages that I need to do, happy mail that I'd like to send out next week, starting next week, hopefully. Yeah, so I think that's it. Good grief, I've gone on long enough, but you know, I've been gone a while and I've missed y'all terribly. So I am hoping to get back into the swing of things. Again, thank you so much for your patience. It really, just thank you. Thank you for your heartfelt messages. I really, truly appreciate it. And them. And yeah, it just makes my heart swell. Just, you have no idea how much it means to me. And I really do thank you. I love this community so much. Check out the links below in the description box. And yeah, if you want to see a video maybe of me taking this apart, perhaps, and yeah, seeing what pages I can use out of it. Yeah, we'll see. Oh, like, look at that. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay. So yeah, and I need to make up a new composition book anyway. So yeah. So we'll see. All right, let me know. Let me know. At any rate, yeah, stick around. I really hope to get back to regularly scheduled programming here. And get some videos filmed for you guys, and yeah, just get back into the swing of things because I've missed it. I've missed it. I've missed my room. I've missed you. I've missed filming. I've missed creating. I'm ready to just relax and create. So I hope that things work in my favor. And yeah, I will chat at y'all real soon. And thank you again so much for your time. It really means the world to me. Have a great rest of your day, a wonderful week, and I'll talk to y'all real soon. Bye for now.